You know, it's been a lot of misinformation about the Dominican Republic, and from my perspective, I just want to give the honest truth about the Dominican Republic. I realize I just have to, you know, once I get more, because I'm looking for my own apartment out here. I already got it, so once I move into that, get more set up, start really focus on the blogging out here. That's what I want to do. But I just want to, just get some general things out. If the Dominican Republic, you got a lot of good here. You got bad, just like anywhere else. But for me, the good, at least for right now, the good outweighs the bad. Like when I hear about places like Ghana, Tanzania, like those places, any other ones? Yeah, those specific places. I feel like the bad outweighs the good, and I feel like people just kind of the only attraction in those places is you're going back to the motherland and you're around, people that look like you. But when I hear those horror stories of, people getting their land taken away that they paid for, and I'm talking about Black Americans, when I hear about Black Americans getting deleted out there, getting upcharged, at every corner, everywhere, no matter what they buy, they're getting upcharged, right? Just a whole bunch of jealousy. They're not being treated like brothers. I'm just like, why would I want to go out there? Like why? I just even with money, why would I want to go out there? And I just feel like out there in those Ghana, Tanzania, you're not going to get the bang for your buck in those places. I just feel like people are going to use you out there, right? Now we have to understand that, like, you know, each place outside of America is different. And so when people try to say that, oh, all places are the same, every place is unique. You got some commonalities. And so coming to, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to Costa Rica, Brazil, been to Mexico, right? That's just about it. And it's some commonalities, but those places are unique, right? That's what people have to understand. Not all places are the same, and have an open mind, be willing to travel, right? Now, I think each person has to look at their own preference, and based off that, just go to a country, do your research. Certain countries ain't worth going. Colombia is not worth going. It's for me. I don't care how fine the women are, it ain't worth going. People are getting deleted out there left and right. But let's get into it. Now, for the DR, if you're just coming here, right, understand, like, in the central area, the infrastructure is pretty good. It's good enough, at least, right? So it's more of a system, right? It's more regulated, basically. It's more structured, and so everybody's pretty much doing the same thing based on that structure, right? You do have scams and different things like that, but because of the infrastructure, the structure here is particularly especially in the central area, but pretty much all over. Like I would say, like I'm in Santo Domingo, pretty much everybody's doing the same thing. But as an American coming in, right, the best thing to do if you want to stay, even if you want to stay here long term, just get an Airbnb because they got long term like contract deals where you can lease it for like a year and stuff like that. Just do it that way, like to avoid it until you learn the language and the culture. My experience here is that pretty much people treat, if you stay away from the tourist areas. Now, when you go to the tourist areas, it's a different experience. You're gonna get treated like a tourist there. But if you're in like Santo Domingo, which is not a tourist area, it's just a regular area. Most of the people do not speak English, right? They're gonna treat you regular, right? They're not gonna upcharge you. They're not gonna try to scam you, right? Now, if there's scammers around here, right? I'm not saying they're not. They're scamming everybody. They're trying to get everybody, right? They're trying to get everybody they could. They're not gonna just automatically target you just because you're American. They're gonna target everybody that got money or they can get over, right? But here, in terms of like going to the store or you know just doing normal everyday stuff, man, you're not gonna get upcharged because they got regular businesses here. Like Taco Bell, they got regular supermarkets, markets, regular. It's just regular. So it's everything's pretty much structured, structured within the laws, within the guidelines. everybody's going to pretty much follow those things, And so even small businesses, the culture here, they're not trying to, people is trying to make an honest living here. It's been times where I overpay for stuff, and I would just, my dumb butt, I would give them like an extra peso. And me, I don't really think nothing of it sometimes. And I'd be like ready to walk away and say, no, 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 you gave me too much. And they say that in Spanish. So it's a little bit different here. The woman here, like I said, the woman here, I think the woman here, what I like is they are not scared of men, even though a lot of them have it harder overall. They're easy, they're approachable, they fun, they like to have fun, They usually are always in a good mood. They don't let, bad stuff get to them. They don't, even though a lot of them go through certain things, they don't wear that on their chest, and it's, it's just, just for me, I just feel like this place fits my personality. It's a place people, family is important here. You go to a mall, you see a lot of families, right? It's a big deal for families to get together and just go to a mall and have a pizza. That's like a big deal. And another thing I noticed about here is that the kids, especially the young girls, when I say kids, I'm talking about like, under 10 years old, are well behaved. Well behaved. From when I used to, I was bad when I was growing up. They well behaved little kids. And yeah, people are nice, and they conduct themselves properly. They're not rude. I've been out here for a month. I don't see people getting out their car ready to fight, because of road rage. Like, you don't see like stuff. They don't trip off stuff like that. People get along well. They carry themselves well. Well-mannered people. People here got good manners. Yeah, people, you can talk to them. Like I said, the ladies here are nice. They're approachable. They're always nice. It's not always perfect. Sometimes, people have a hard time. You can tell sometimes people, you can tell they're having a hard day at work, but for the most part, people is cool. And a lot of times when they learn that you're American, because sometimes they don't know, because like the way I look similar to a lot of them. They can't just point out that I'm American. Then I tell them, oh, I don't speak, hablo español un poquito, un poco español, poquito español. They're like, oh, they be kind of surprised. And so people here, they treat each other equal for the most part. You got classism, but from what I see, race, that's not a factor here like that. It's not. So that's a good thing. And so really, when you come here, once you get those things, you just gotta figure out how to make money. Once you figure out how to make money here, it's cool. You can just chill. It's easy. In my opinion, it's really easy. Wherever you're looking for, you can find out here in terms of a woman. You're looking for a woman to be for the streets, and just be your little side chick. You can find that. You're looking for a real wife, a quality wife. You can find that. You're looking for a woman that you're gonna, be kind of, one minute y'all talking, y'all not. You can find that too. You can find anything you're looking for. But the key is the more, and I'm talking about from an American perspective, the more you can speak Spanish, the better, right? And then if you already kind of established with the money, you can definitely find what you're looking for out here. Whatever you're looking for, you like dark skin, brown skin, light skin, mixed, everything, tall, short, whatever, slim, thick, whatever. You got all that out here. There's nothing that you can't find out here. So I just feel like, honestly, if you like black women and you have at least came out here to see, I think you really doing yourself a disservice. I would say, just take a trip out here and see. Like I said, get your first. If you're taking your first trip out, and I'm talking about Santo Domingo, go to the central area, the downtown area. Hit up the malls, hit up the plazas and stuff. Hit up some restaurants. Get a feel. Get a feel for walk around a little bit. In terms of safety, like I said, it's just a matter of like where I'm at now. It's for the most part safe, but you gotta understand, it's still a developing third world country. But it's not like people gonna just try you. It's just that you gotta understand, like a lot of people don't got it. You know, so you gotta just move wisely. But I don't feel like it's. I don't feel like it's more dangerous. Like honestly, I don't feel like it's no different if you in Philadelphia, or you in the Bronx or something like that. You just gotta be on your P's and Q's, But like I said, if you just stay in the central downtown area, which is pretty big by the way, they got a heavy police presence. It's busy. You got regular people there. You'll be cool. Ain't nobody gonna be messing around there. If it do, that's some freaks. That's kind of like a freak accident type situation. That's like that's almost like an outlier. It's only in that when you start going like 20 minutes outside the actual downtown area, that's when you're gonna have an issue. That's when you're gonna have a problem. But that's different. I'm talking about if you just getting used to the DR, you stay in the downtown, the central area, and you'll be cool. But yeah, I think the Dominican Republic is better than a lot of those places, those African cities that I'm in, Ghana and Tanzania, because like black folks is getting mistreated out there, man. If black folks come to places like here, and other places similar, man, they gonna get treated good, man. And these people, they willing to listen, man. You teach them about your country and different things, they'll listen to you. It's just the language barrier, though, man. But yeah, man, this is Brother Williams, man. Hopefully I can do more on blogs. I just want to get a little bit more settled. Even though I've been out here for a month, though, but I just want to get a little bit more settled, man.